Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Sulaiman Hussain, ID 181010202. Today, our presentation is on our obstacle avoiding robot project. As we can see, it's a theoretical project made using WeBot software. Here we have added different kind of objects like sphere, box, cylinder. These objects will serve as the obstacles for our robot, or we should say our obstacle avoiding robot. All of these objects have properties like translation, rotation, scaling, which lets us determine the position and size of those objects. There are properties like physics, color, etc., which provides real life behavior to those objects. Now, let's move on to our robot. As we can see here, we have added different parts of our robot. There are two distance sensors at the front of our robot, a GPS sensor, a camera, four hinge joints, or we can say wheels, and the body of our robot. The left and right distance sensor serves as the sensor for avoiding the obstacles. Now, the camera at the front detects the obstacle, or we could say it's the eye of the robot. Using the hinge joints, the wheel spins as the hinge joints have rotational motors attached to it. Now, let's run the robot and see what happens. So here we can see our robot is avoiding the obstacles, and also here at the upper smaller screen, the robot is detecting the obstacles. Now my groupmate Sanjit is going to explain the rest about the internal mechanism of our robot.
Assalamu alaikum ma'am, my name is Muhammad Jahidul Islam Sanjid, my ID is 181015664, and I'm about to demonstrate the functionalities and the sensors and hardwares of the particular robot you have made. The functionalities of our robot can be divided into three major segments. The first one is detection of the object. The second one is detection of the distance of the object from the robot, and the third one is taking actions, turning the wheels so the object can be finally avoided. um, the first segment, the object detection, is done by a camera with the help of a computer vision technique, a CNN based deep learning model. And the distance detection is done by a distance detector. And what the distance detector does is it measures the distance of the object from the robot, and once a certain threshold is crossed, it gives signal to the microcontroller, so the third action can be taken. Finally, the third action, turning the wheels, is performed by the motors that is attached to the wheels. And the wheels just rotate in a combination of forward and backward motion, and that originates a circular motion overall. And that is how the whole robot is turned left or right, and that is how the object is finally avoided. Thank you, ma'am. My presentation is over now.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Muhammad Anwarul Azim, and I'm going to display the code behind our system. The code is written in Python, and we are using the robot module imported from controller to assign all the devices, call the devices and assign value. We are using the get device method to do that. And there are three types of devices: two distance sensor, one camera, and four wheels. The camera is for object detection purpose, and distance sensors, they are always measuring distance from the robot to any obstacle. If the return distance is less than 950, then we are considering there is an obstacle in front of the robot, as 950 is our threshold. All the four wheels, there are two right wheels and two left wheels. They are getting +5 value as their speed. But in case the obstacle, the distance from the robot to obstacle is less than 950, then we'll give negative speed in the right wheel, and like the speed will be in opposite direction, and there will be positive directional speed in left wheels. That will cause a torque to rotate the robot in the right side. And that case, the avoid obstacle counter, which is the flag for marking whether the robot should move forward or turn in the right way, will be incremented to 100. The default value is 0, but in case there is an obstacle, the value will be 100 and it will be reduced gradually. And when it is again 0, then the robot will again move forward. So this is the overall code. Thank you very much.